presenter is Darren Blakeborough, longtime member of the Creative Commission and professor of Media and Cultural Studies at the University of the Fraser Valley, where he studies and teaches about popular culture, technology, and social gerontology. Self-described as the quintessential master of none, his creative hobbies and interests pull him in all directions, including publishing a book on the representations of aging on The Simpsons, producing, directing, and editing a feature-length documentary film, and playing guitar in metal bands and musicals. Each year, he interviews filmmakers and studio executives for the Chilliwack Independent Film Festival. In all these endeavors, he excels, belying his self-deprecating descriptor. Darren is a true Chilliwack creative treasure who will now share some perspectives on artificial intelligence. Darren, please.
Thank you, Ian.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
I know that the idea of a sentient AI ignoring its programming in order to protect itself from its human overlord is one thing that a lot of people conjure up when thinking about artificial intelligence. I would like to change that narrative, or at the very least get us to think about it in different ways. Because today, it seems like no matter where we turn, AI is there, and it has been incorporated into almost everything. Smart cars, smart appliances, chatbots, social media, digital assistants. Some see artificial intelligence as a tool for progress, while others fear that it will be humanity's downfall. The truth? Well, falls somewhere in the middle. But make no mistake, news media loves scary stories about AI. They have 5 times more engagement than positive stories. So as a result, it can feel like this apocalyptic view of artificial intelligence dominates the ways that we understand and see AI. But remember that fear-based content may generate views and clicks, but it rarely, if ever, tells the full story. And it's not just the news. For decades, popular culture has shaped our fears about AI, from evil robots to rogue systems to dystopian futures. And of course, nothing fuels fear as much as an intrusive and annoyingly helpful assistant who won't stop interrupting. But that isn't to say that AI doesn't have some things that we should be concerned about. We've seen the impact of deep fakes on misinformation in the political process, and we do have to ask questions about the role of AI in automation of labor. But we also need to recognize the creative potential that artificial intelligence has. Yet even in the creative realm, AI generates legitimate concerns. Will AI replace writers? A significant part of the recent writer's strike in Hollywood was about just that. And there are moral and there are ethical concerns. But to my question here, can AI expand human creative potential? So rather than looking at artificial intelligence as the end of all humanity, or as the greatest thing since sliced bread, okay, and side note there, is sliced bread still the pinnacle of human achievement? Has nothing since 1928 bested sliced bread? Nothing? Not rockets or television or Count Chocula? But yes, I did Google it with 1928. I had to look it up. But to my point, AI isn't here to replace us. Ultimately, it's just another tool in our creative toolbox, like a paintbrush or another camera lens. Used appropriately, it can enhance, not erase, our creativity. And here's some of the ways that it can. I mean, at some point, we have all experienced writer's block, that frustrating inability to generate new material. You can tell a generative AI what you're doing or what you're thinking and let it provide you with ideas, strategies to kickstart your creativity. It can make an outline, brainstorm, or break down that bigger task into smaller, manageable pieces. An AI can build you a mood board. It can generate images based off of your text prompts that instantly visualize an idea. And that can inform color choices or let you easily explore different styles. Most importantly, the final decision is always yours. An AI can generate melodies to explore moods or sonic textures. If you're stuck in a rut, it can help you think differently about your creative process. Filmmakers use AI to brainstorm, to create outlines, or to get suggestions on edits. Don't have any drawing skills? You can use an AI to create a storyboard. The key is not to think of artificial intelligence as an adversary. Rather, use AI as a collaborator. Bounce ideas off of it. Allow it to offer suggestions or provide fresh perspectives you may not have considered. AI can help us redefine what we are capable of. There are already many artists using AI to expand their capacity for creative exploration. I mean, from the camera obscura to Photoshop, innovation has always shaped the arts. Artificial intelligence is just another significant driver of human creativity moving forward. Now, in the spirit of full disclosure, I used a generative AI putting this presentation together. I already had the theme, Creative Spark, and because I had been dealing with AI a lot in the last couple of years, I knew I wanted to talk about it. So I provided it a text prompt, and we went from there. My AI provided me a draft structure based on my prompt with ideas for 20 slides arranged thematically. I used some, I adjusted others, I made some myself, and for some of the slides, I let AI produce images based off of my text prompt. I didn't use AI to replace my creative process. Rather, I used it to spark it. At the end of the day, all the AI can do is offer us suggestions of things we can do or ways we can approach a creative task. The decision on what and how is always with us. The AI is not the author. You are. Artificial intelligence won't replace human creativity. But creatives who use AI will have an edge over those who don't. Creativity has always changed and adapted, and this is no exception. AI can be a powerful driver for human expression. So as we wrap up here, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. You are still bringing you to the table. Your experience, your desires, your perspectives, your skills. And AI can't offer those. So embrace it, experiment with it, and make it your own. Although as I say that out loud, that really sounds like something an evil AI would say. I'm pretty sure I wrote that part by myself, so I challenge you to try it for yourself. The future of creativity is in your hands, and you can shape it however you need. So grab all of your tools and go spark something amazing. Thank you.